Hi, this is Quirky Critic, and without wasting time, let's get into the video. Batman v Superman. Yawn of Justice. Prepare yourselves, citizens of Gotham and Metropolis, for a showdown of epic proportions. Or at least that's what they promised us. Batman v Superman, Dawn of Justice, or as I like to call it, when caped crusaders forget how to communicate, is a cinematic experience that's equal parts baffling and sleep-inducing. Directed by Zack Snyder, this film attempts to pit two iconic superheroes against each other, but instead delivers a narrative mess that's about as coherent as the Joker's makeup. Let's start with the titular heroes themselves. Batman, played by Ben Affleck, is less of a Dark Knight and more of a brooding billionaire with an identity crisis. Gone is the detective prowess and strategic genius. Instead, we get a Batman who spends more time growling in his Batcave than actually solving crimes. And don't even get me started on his questionable fashion choices. Seriously, who thought a mechanized batsuit with glowing eyes was a good idea? Then there's Superman, portrayed by Henry Cavill, who continues to struggle with the burden of being Earth's savior. But instead of grappling with moral dilemmas or existential crises, he spends most of his screen time pouting and looking constipated. It's like watching a Greek god on Prozac, powerful yet utterly devoid of personality. Now let's talk about the plot, or lack thereof. Somewhere amidst the rubble of Metropolis and the brooding of Batman, there's a story about political intrigue, alien technology, and a nefarious mastermind pulling the strings from the shadows. But good luck trying to follow it. It's like trying to unravel a ball of yarn that's been chewed up by Crypto the Superdog. One minute you're in a Senate hearing, the next you're in a dream sequence, and suddenly there's a giant monster wreaking havoc in the streets. It's enough to make even the most dedicated comic book fan scratch their head in confusion. And let's not forget about the supporting cast, who are given about as much depth as a kiddie pool. From Jesse Eisenberg's manic portrayal of Lex Luthor to Gal Gadot's blink and you'll miss it appearance as Wonder Woman, it's a parade of missed opportunities and wasted talent. Even Jeremy Irons as Alfred, usually a highlight in any Batman adaptation, feels like he's phoning it in from his yacht in the Caribbean. But perhaps the biggest sin of all is the film's pacing, which moves at the speed of a snail on sedatives. Scenes drag on for what feels like an eternity, dialogue exchanges are about as riveting as watching paint dry, and don't even get me started on the CGI fest that is the final showdown between Batman and Superman. It's like watching two toddlers having a tantrum in a toy store, only with more explosions and less emotional resonance. In the end, Batman v Superman. Dawn of Justice is a forgettable slog of a film that fails to live up to the hype surrounding it. So grab your popcorn, settle in for 2.5 hours of mediocrity, and pray that the inevitable sequel is at least marginally better. After all, even the greatest heroes have their off days. As Alfred once said, why do we fall, Master Wayne, so that we can learn to do better next time? Preferably without a Martha-related plot twist. Thanks for watching. Make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Quirky Critic signing out.